Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, I want to give you an update on Performance Nut Butter, my business, what's going on. And I did do a video update for everybody that paid for the pitched in for the Kickstarter. So I'll play that in just a second, but let me give you some quick lessons learned. One of the big things is everything takes longer than you think it's going to take when you're starting a new company, a new product, and build that in. And even when you think you built in enough, you have to build in longer. I'll talk about more of that in my video. Everything has had more issues than I thought it would, but it's okay. Like, you work through them along the way. So I think with that being said, I'm gonna keep this one short. I haven't been doing a ton for this company because it's all out of my hands. It's all in the hands of the companies that I hired to produce the boxes, produce the film, that the pouches that the nut butter is gonna go into, the buying the nuts, the manufacturer, who their job doesn't start until later. But it's really kind of out of my hands now. It's all just a waiting game. I could still be marketing if I wanted to. I decided not to because I think my time is better used in some other spots, some other businesses that I have. But as soon as I get product, I'm gonna be diving headfirst into the world of Performance Nut Butter. So I'll go ahead and play that video, that update video. It's gonna give you a lot more information on what I've been doing for PNB. So let's go ahead and jump to that. Hey everyone, I wanted to update you on what's happening with Performance Nut Butter, and I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is, like I said in my last video, there was a chance that everything was gonna get delayed. The whole production run was gonna get delayed. That has happened. It's looking like early to mid-October, an early to mid-October ship date. And it's for a number of different reasons, all of which I just didn't know about going into this. And one of the things, for instance, was the film that the pouches are gonna be made out of, it needs to get printed. And what I didn't realize is it could go, I ordered 30,000 pouches worth. And it can be up to 33,000 or all the way down to 27,000. So there's a 10% tolerance limit there. Well, what that means is I have to wait to buy the nuts until I know how many pouches I have. So I don't have, 400 pounds of nuts just sitting around my house. Or also on the other hand, that I want to make sure I have enough nuts for it. So that means that kind of delayed everything. Also, I found out that when they printed it, there was a problem with the printing process, so they had to go back and redo it, which delays everything further. And basically, everything keeps getting delayed, and I apologize. I mean, I don't want to give the blame to someone else, because I definitely could have done a better job earlier on to get everything going faster. And if I could do it over again, I would have. But another issue that's come up is the macadamia nut supply is extremely low right now, and my manufacturer, they aren't getting their supply in until next week. So I wouldn't have even been able to order until next week anyways. So everything takes longer than I think it's gonna take with this business. The good news is everything's on track. I mean, it's all out of my hands. Right now I have, I know who to buy the nuts from. I have them ready. As soon as I give them the go-ahead, they can send out the nuts. I just gotta tell them the exact right quantities. The film is being produced. The boxes have already been produced. They're on their way right now that the actual pouches will go in. So a lot of stuff is going really good. I've talked with my manufacturer and negotiated with them. They know that everything should be coming in relatively soon. So it's all ready to go. It just every step takes time, and every step is contingent on the last step. So the good news is you are gonna get your product soon. It's all ready to go. There's nothing really left for me to do, more or less. I mean, there's some small little tasks I need to do. It's out of my hands. It's into the hands of the companies I've hired for buying the nuts, the pouches, the boxes, everything like that. So bad news, it seems like it's gonna be early to mid-October. The funny thing is, when I planned for this, I even built in a month of buffer, because I thought I was gonna be able to get it out in August, but I'm like, you know what, I'll say September. And of course, everything that can go, it's Murphy's Law, everything that can go wrong does go wrong. So I really, deep down from my heart, apologize that it's gonna take longer than I said it was going to. And I really appreciate the fact that you guys have supported me this far. I'm doing everything in my power to get it to you as soon as possible. And if it gets there sooner, I'd be extremely happy. I just wanna be realistic and say, early October would probably be on the early end. Mid-October seems more realistic, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys all again so much for supporting me. If there's anything I can do to help you out, please let me know. I appreciate it so much. This is gonna be a great product. I'm really excited on how this is gonna turn out. I've already been dreaming about how I'm gonna be eating my performance nut butter on the go, what recipes I'm gonna be using it, and all kinds of stuff. So I can't wait to be shipping the performance nut butter out to you guys very soon, but it's gonna be a little bit more delayed than I originally had anticipated. So thank you guys again, and thank you for watching this video.